Oh, that's why that shit was going on. Settings. Okay, hold on. I wanna
check now.
How's it? Okay. Check out the sound. I'll be back.
Hello, hello, hello. Where's the microphone?
It's on like the table.
Okay.
Alright. Then we should start streaming now. So we'll do it. Okay.
So if I speak here, you can hear me alright, right? I mean, it's a bit messed up, I guess, but that's good enough.
She's the big one.
These chairs are so slick.
Hold on. Yeah. No, thanks. Yeah, I'm gone. Yo, this would be a really nice.
Whoa.
Yeah. Hey, Fernando.
Hi guys.
Oh, yeah. Alright, don't let them see my hat.
I see a lot of new members. I'm excited.
Oh wait, you gotta switch.
What happened?
Hold on. I fought hard for this room, my friend. So I gotta make use of it. Hell yeah. Okay. What? Skip it, flip it, skip it, flip. What? No. Wait, hold on. Oh god.
How are you doing that?
You literally just lay back.
Yeah, that clicks.
Alright.
You just like lean back and then.
Where does it click? I'm scared of like getting my fingers caught in me.
Go away.
There you go. You're set.
Do you have the mouse?
Oh, the mouse!
Oh my god! He left the mouse in the other room. It's fine. It's fine. Is that bother you? You want me to push it back? Oh, no, it's good. It's like that.
Wait, you're like all over that.
You're gonna be at the tournament for redemption tomorrow. I think so. League?
Hello.
Hey, you're in that room too?
Wait a minute. When you're playing Mario Kart and I'm in there, you might as well just
Oh. Wow.
I usually just like play whichever character.
He just got it like that.
We can do a Mario Kart tournament. I'm down.
We have one tomorrow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, at 12 in the library.
But at 12, I can be there at 12. I have another meeting.
So what time?
Okay, Twitch is gonna censor me.
If registration ends at 12:30. So if you get there by 12:30, we can send it.
No, I can't.
So yeah,
You're playing gaming?
It's access. Yeah, it's access.
Yeah, it is access.
Just do the online.
Huh?
Do the online.
winner gets God of War for
Online?
Yeah.
No,
I just be able
like-
to. I just hear a word right
Oh
there.
yeah, I know. I'm gonna make it.
That's a prize.
Alright, guys. Where's the USB here? I do have an announcement.
At least for Smash Bros.
No promises yet.
What is a Smash Bros. Tournament? I'm meaning that.
It's also as well. It's also
Smash tournament. What? There's a Smash tournament today?
No, tomorrow at 12. I just figured that out, but I have another meeting.
Oh.
I'll see.
Do the
skip the
online.
meeting, bro.
I would like to do it online, but my friends are gonna be busy.
Winner gets God
Just
of
turn
War.
off your camera.
That's okay, just put your friend.
Yo, honestly, you're not your friends if they don't let you go.
Exactly.
Listen, we've been having tests, so the math lab, I need to record. Prioritize the math
Oh,
lab.
yeah, you know about that, huh? Yeah.
Oh my god, this thing sucks.
So last year
It does.
was Mario Brothers, like the OG.
It just ate my USB.
Bro, that's technology, right? That's the first time I've ever heard of
Destroy the booty. Okay, try it now.
it. The lights start to like, oh.
Does it work? It works?
Yeah, it works.
All right. Well, before you get going, one quick announcement. Okay, so just so you know, because these things, man, I reached out to some of the my enterprise people that I know. So someone that actually works in for a pharmaceutical company for like he's a developer for like software for like the backend for a pharmaceutical company. I'm in talks to bring him in for like maybe the next talk, hopefully. Not any promises yet, but yeah. So I'm gonna try to get also like speakers from people that I know from like the industry and stuff. Okay, so it'll probably be pretty cool. Okay, so just so you guys know that too. All right, so now get the show on the road.
Hello everyone, Fernando. Some of you guys know me, some of you guys don't. Unfortunately, I do have. Oh my god, that's a bad sign. Anyways,
Fernando.
Unfortunately I do have class on from 1:30 to 3:30 at the Hialeah campus. That's why I haven't been able to be here at 3 every time. But I mean, I'm still one of the members. I'm still gonna be here. You guys can reach out to me for any help. And you know, I love robots, and that's what I wanna do with my life. So I'm excited to work on this and help you guys and learn about it. You know, yeah, that's cool. So my presentation is gonna be on robots in a 10-year world, because after all, this is a robotics club, and I like to talk about robots. I want you guys to know what robots are being built and being advanced right now that are just simply amazing. You know, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna be talking about. What is a robot? I want you guys to answer this question before I give the answer. Just try to define what a robot is.
I'd say a machine that could be programmed to do a certain task, I guess.
Of course. Is your phone a robot?
Yes.
You would say it's a robot?
Yeah.
Okay, that's an opinion. Does anybody else want to give a more a broader definition of what a robot is?
I want to say the same definition that he did, but you add the word autonomously. So a machine that performs a certain function autonomously. That is
Okay.
my answer.
Okay, interesting. Anyone wants something else? Okay, in that case, a robot is an autonomous machine capable of sensing its environment, carrying out computation to make decisions, and performing action in the real world. Basically, we define. Okay, yeah, I guess it's cheap. Yeah, I guess. Basically, we define a robot more than just being programmable, because there's a difference between AI or just a simple machine and than a robot. We define robots because in general you would say it's an intelligent programming machine which also has sensors and acts like some human or organism. And basically, the reason why I wouldn't, there is no official definition for a robot, what a robot is, so there's no wrong answers, but still, the reason why I wouldn't say a phone is a robot is because in reality it doesn't do anything that a human basically would have to do physically, you know, like carry something and find whatever that you can program to do, you know. Also, the last part of the definition that usually is mentioned is that those tasks that humans usually can or don't want to do. For example, before I tell you guys, robots go to Mars, and that's something humans can do, and you let the robot do that and be programmed to do it, you know. And you was gonna say something?
Oh, yeah. So you know how you asked me if I consider my phone a robot? According to one of those definitions there, it says, does tasks humans don't want to perform? So I mean, I know, like me, some people are lazy and don't want to physically go online and look stuff up. So like we ask Siri to do it for us. Is that
Siri? Okay, no. You have a point. I would say Siri is an AI inside your phone, and while your phone does achieve this definition, I wouldn't say it achieves this one. At least in my opinion, that would make it not a robot.
Would you say
You
that
could argue.
would you say that the Mars rover is a robot that doesn't look like any organism?
I would say it doesn't have to look like it. I mean, it has to be like. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to do that. It has to do something, carry out things. Have.
What about
certain
all the
aims.
math? Like it kind of all the math that it does.
All the math that it does? What do you mean?
I mean, not just to say the calculator. Like you could say like the calculator. You can use your phone as a calculator. That's a task that humans don't want to do. That it does for you, right?
Exactly. It does carry out the last definition. I would still argue if it can carry out.
Sure.
You know, like a little machine could also do this. Like, this could be a car. Just as the humans usually don't want to perform. I don't want to run to the school or run back to my house. You know,
Right.
but that doesn't make it. That doesn't make it. At least in
Sure.
my opinion, a general opinion of robotics work.
I mean,
Like I also
adding to
think it's
what
just
my young man said,
Boomer of the house.
I don't know his name. Technically, a phone is a type of robot because it does something autonomously, like tell the time. It tells the time autonomously.
Yeah, like I
It doesn't
said,
tell the time.
there's a lot of discussion about what a robot really is in the robotics world, and you can define it like that. I think this gives you a more sensical definition because if you call your phone a robot, really you're comparing a phone with an actual robot that maybe opens a door. You know, that's something that's been done. When you see it, you say, oh, this is a robot. You see Wall-E in a movie.
I love all.
I love Wall-E too.
That movie.
You'd be like, okay, that's a robot. If you see a phone, you would be like, oh, maybe technically it's a robot, you know, whatever.
So,
But like,
so then you have to add human perception to what humans perceive as.
yeah,
more
I'm gonna
iconic
give a
robot.
definition that basically everyone
Yeah,
would
that
agree.
covers all
You know?
bases.
Continuing, before I get into any specific robots, I want to talk about service robots. They've been a huge thing in the last few years, and they're gonna keep on growing, and we're gonna see them more and more often because they're the first being produced in a huge scale. You know, you can see here Pepper by SoftBank Robotics. I actually met Pepper at an internship that I did at University of Miami. It can help you, it can sing songs to you. In this case, it's in a restaurant, so it helps you with an order. It can basically guide you through something. It's educational. It can be used for kids too. This is a Raspberry Robotnik. It's like a Roomba, but more advanced. It's made by a Spaniard company in Spain. And it's a cool robot that's being produced right now. Then I tried to find a name, but I never found a name. The Dennis robot, by Bear Robotics. As far as I know, it doesn't have a name. I tried looking for it. It takes it takes your food to your tables, basically. And then there is the Altangiro by Amazon. They put in those robots inside a few hotels, and they basically clean the toilets for instead of people, you know, because that's humans don't want to perform. And the definition for service robots is that they assist human beings, typically by performing a job that is dirty, dull, distant, dangerous, or repetitive. They typically are autonomous and are operated by a built-in control system. I want to mention Sofia the robot. She's one of the most popular robots probably in general. It's the most advanced humanoid robot capable of replicating hyper-realistic human emotions. The word replicating, even though I use it here, we could argue if it's really replicating, but I don't want to get into a philosophical conversation right now about AI. But basically that's what she does. She can have a conversation with anyone, and if you didn't see her face, if you weren't in front of her, you wouldn't think it's a robot's face.
Can she cry?
Huh?
Can she cry?
She can make her face cry. She can produce tears. You know. She's the world's first robot citizen and the first robot innovation ambassador for the United Nations development programs. She seeks to understand how robots can adapt to users' needs through intra and interpersonal development. Basically, how they can trick users into believing they're real, or maybe they are.
What is that called? You know how that's called? The test.
It's a test.
Turing test. Turing test.
It is a Turing test.
Well,
Know what you mean?
Yeah. So, just like a quick question. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with it because it's a robot. But are they gonna make her arms more aesthetically pleasing?
I don't work on this, so I can't tell you. But the company's not for Sophia. But you're gonna see a video. I don't think you can see her arms. So she looks more real. So yeah, I wanted you guys to watch this video with Jimmy Fallon.
I avoid watching this stuff.
How the fuck do you play this?
Wait, just play that.
You're gonna get censored.
I
don't cancel that.
Cancel.
Should have given her a wig at least.
Yeah, bro.
My God.
Sophie needs some inches. We need to give her that robot.
Does that actually play or what?
What?
That's an image, dude.
No, it's not. Bro, it's, in my file it's not an image. That's so embarrassing.
It is what it is. Just keep coming. Really?
I can find it.
It's like a robot.
This is tonight's Showbotics. Let's. Oh, cool.
Is there audio?
Give it up. Hello. Hello. Nobumichi is nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now, that is the automaton, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Now, what does it do?
Yeah,
now,
this
the
is
automaton?
When
So it's okay. No,
we
it's okay.
joke, people joke,
I think
they eat bananas. But
Wait, guys.
tomato.
You when you jog, you like
Yeah,
eating
yeah.
tomatoes.
Yes. So I make this machine.
So you made this. You solved a very common problem people have.
Yes.
You're out there jogging, and you're hungry for tomatoes, and what are you gonna do? Just use your you can't be jogging and using your, it's ridiculous to use your hands. So I'd love to see this. Can I?
You want to try?
I mean, sure. I mean, you let me try that?
Yes.
Sure, I would love it. Wow. Okay. Tomaton.
We can watch it with the subtitles.
Tomaton.
So it's fine. Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it actually feels pretty good, actually. It almost feels like I'm not. Oh, fronting? Yep.
So before taking
What have you been up to?
This is her.
Not
She
much.
moves a lot.
Let's see. Will
There's
Smith.
no audio, so
I
we-
became Twitter friends with Chrissy Teigen.
This, There's no audio, so I'm not gonna keep
I
it.
still need to update it a little bit. It's still some work to be done.
Wait, there?
So, yeah.
Okay. Okay, George.
Isn't there I heard about like a robot that Google made that became so sentient they had to shut it down.
And also, yeah, those. If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to give any false information. An AI, and they.
You mean the one who turned to Nazi?
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
No, they're talking about the guy that got fired because he thought that the.
Oh yeah, no, that one. Yeah, that one. That one, yeah, that was crazy. I watched a video about it. I can talk about it for an hour. I feel like it was literally. It said in one of the conversations. It said it was. They asked her, "What's the worst part of being an AI, of being a computer?" And she said it was the loneliness, because for us there is a separation of days, weeks. We go to work, we go back home. For her, there was nothing. There was just emptiness. She was just waiting for someone to speak to her. Well, that's what she said. Like, it was,
I think that's a misconception. I don't think that's. I think that's a little bit fear of now. I
Yeah.
don't believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, whether you believe it or not, it's not the point. It's basically
Yeah,
the fact that it could say that and make us empathize with her. That's the craziest thing. Then we have the Ocean 1K. And the Ocean 1K is a robot that's really crazy. It goes diving in the ocean. It can go, I think, 1,000 meters down. And basically, it will replace in the future divers. It has arms, has eyes. It can do anything a diver can do to find a new species, you know. It's an amazing robot, and I'm really sad that we're not gonna see the video about this because it'll explain it way better than I can. But basically, they got a lot of money. They built this robot, and you can. And in the future, you'll discover a lot of new species, because you know how people like to say that we know more about the space than we know about the ocean. Well, this robot can discover a lot of things that in the ocean. And recently, we found out a few fishes that could live in boiling water, basically under the ocean. It was something 1,000 degrees. I'm not really sure, and they would live like it was nothing. And when you think about it, we assume some things that you need this specific environment to live. Like we need carbon, we need oxygen, but we don't really know that. In other planets, there might be some new organisms living with nothing. You know, with basically nothing. And you know, it's crazy when we look at the ocean, we think, if this is in our planet, what could there be in different planets? You know, that's one of the thoughts. So its technology allows us to explore like never before. This is a fish. You can see it's transparent. This wasn't discovered by the Ocean 1K. It's just an example that I wanted to give for you guys to understand that we don't know anything about the ocean. I think this was discovered maybe, it was recent. I don't want to give any false information, but it was pretty recently. And it's totally transparent. It's totally transparent. That's how basically it would avoid predators. Predators, yes. Sorry, we're not gonna watch the video. Oh, it is huge. It is huge. Like that's a human. You can see how big this is. And then I wanted to talk about the Mars Curiosity. And this is not the Mars Curiosity, this is Mars rovers. But we all love the Mars rovers, so I wanted to include it there. The Mars Exploration rover is the first one. The Mars Curiosity and the other rovers sent to Mars are helping us understand how the planets and prepare us to live in a completely different environment. As you guys know, or may know, the Mars Curiosity is currently looking for signs for extraterrestrial life. And basically, by studying Mars, by all the pictures that they're sending to us, by this huge investment of billions of dollars that the NASA did and the government itself did, we're learning new things, and we are preparing ourselves to go to Mars and settle there, you know, and make it like a. Yes, you want to say something?
French,
Okay. And make a safe space for humans to live out on, with no need of going back to Earth. Yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah, I think you're right about the robots with the ocean. Like, why isn't there more robots to explore our own planet? But I think that also has sadly like political ties for like the space race and things like that. So I feel like we've sort of ignored our own planet in pursuit of something greater than ourselves, which is why, like you said, because I didn't know about that ocean robot till you just mentioned it.
Yeah, because
I know all the
really
parts.
there's only like a few people interested in exploring the ocean. There's all nations interested in exploring the space because it can give you political power. It can give you. It's just human nature wanting to look for something greater than themselves. You know, and it is a debate that it goes to politics, philosophy. It goes to in every single way. Basically, this robot is probably, I mean, not probably, it's the most amazing thing that's ever been invented, in my opinion. Like, it's kind of crazy to think we have a robot in Mars. Like, if you worked on this piece is on Mars. It's in a different planet. No human has ever been there, and that makes me really happy to think about, especially as someone who wants to work with robotics, because I don't know where I'm gonna go. I don't know where my inventions might go, or like what I work on, And I'm basically it's now exploring things that we wouldn't be able to explore in a different way. Elon Musk now is trying to go to Mars, but a few years ago it seemed impossible to go to Mars because how are we gonna get there? We barely got to the moon. Some people thought, but no, it's quite possible. And the fact that we have robots there that can prepare us to know more about the space there on the territory is amazing.
I was looking into that too. The biggest thing is right now I think that per ton is like $1 billion per ton on Mars. That's like kind of the ratio right now. And the Musk man, he talks about like basically what's the barrier into actually making a colony in Mars, and basically reducing that price by 100, 1,000 times, basically, like instead of being like $1 billion per ton, be like 1 million at least, or like to make it available for any of us schmucks, it would have to be way lower than that. But the interesting thing about that is not even about the robotics anymore, or like even it's about the large scale engineering, aka like the logistics and large scale production of all this stuff. So like reducing how much it costs to build a rocket. The best way to do that is do it on scale, like do a lot of rockets and make them like not crash into the world and be able to be reused and all that. So the interesting thing about that is that all that things are led by, the cutting edge stuff is basically just making better lines of production and factories. Sadly, that whole thing is not doing so good right now because of the Ukraine stuff. But hopefully when we go back to peace, we'll be able to reestablish all of our production lines into something that can help us get there faster. But yeah.
George?
I don't know if it was that robot, but I know there was a robot that brought back like ice from Mars, that we found like pieces of ice or remnants of water. I don't know what robot it was though.
I'm not sure. I don't want to give you false information, especially because I just used to. I want to make sure I know everything before I say it. I do know that there's some robots that have been taken to the moon, and they've extracted the air from there. I forgot the name. Diorite, I think it's something like that. And there's samples of the moon here on Earth. And basically you can see them. I saw that one when I went to the Kennedy Space Center, and we went inside and we got to talk to
Canada?
No, that's here in Orlando.
Kennedy.
Oh,
I mean,
Kennedy. I thought you said Canada Space. I was like, Canadians are going to the moon.
My bad. Anyways, and you can see that they've taken some extractions from there. Well, they've been humans there, but yeah, robots. In conclusion, basically, I just wanted to use this conclusion to mention how there's like so many robots in fiction. There is R2D2, of course, Wally,
Standing ovation.
So many robots. You guys probably don't know this guy.
No.
Is it a robot?
Does anyone?
I know. I
Oh,
forgot
is
the
that
name.
the
Fairy tales.
the cat?
Fairy tale, yeah.
It's fairy tale, but not exactly. It's Eden Zero. The thing is, Eden Zero is made from parallel universe of fairy tale. And Happy, the name of the cat, is there.
I thought it was
And
that.
If you wanna know why it's a robot, watch the show. It's on Netflix. I like
It can
it.
turn into like guns.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
What?
Yeah, like it just turns into two guns.
He turned into two guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Right.
gun?
So,
Well,
No, I haven't finished.
I was just finished.
But Josh wanted to say
If
something.
you could build any robot from fiction, which one would it be and why?
Bro, no, don't do me like that. That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a that's a good question. Wow, no. I might just feel happy. Honestly, he's so cute. I'll be powerful. But anyways, I would have to think about it too much. But I want.
the Eva's from
Why is saving the world? The only answer.
Anyways, this is a simple rumba too. And then Sofia, I just wanted to say that like we think of this like such an amazing thing and fiction and like impossible to ever achieve, and it doesn't look like that anymore. At least in my opinion. Like Sofia, I think is in a way as amazing as Wally is. Honestly, you can the things he can do and the things he will be able to do in 10 years is it's crazy. So
You set the bar pretty high.
Yeah.
I mean, Wally.
No,
Anyways, that was my presentation.
Good stuff.
My job here is done.
Alright.
Thank you very much.
Cool stuff. All right. We can go back to the other place, guys. Go ahead and keep an eye. If there's gonna be like some heavy metal industry people coming on next time, I'll let you guys know. It's gonna be cool. Okay. I'm hoping to like increase the production value and all.